This is The Sauce, and my name is Angela Wamboy, and I'm so excited because anyone that knows me knows that I love pageants. So we're just hours away from finding out who the next Mr. and Miss World Kenya will be. So we decided to surprise the contestants. We came to their boot camp because we want to know, what does it actually take to become a king or a queen? So we're going to talk to a few of our Mr. and Miss contestants that are leading up to the finals of Miss World Kenya.
My name is Franklin Asoyo. I'm Mr. Kenya finalist. I'm career-wise, I'm an electrical engineer, but then modeling is my passion. That's why I'm here.
Wow, so an electrical engineer. So what inspired you to even contest? What motivated you to enter this competition?
Like a lot of people, we've been through a lot of things in this life. So I just want to be a voice for the hopeless, maybe, because I've been in such situations, and I want them to know that they can upbring themselves and be great people in the society.
Maureen Wangare Mwangi is my name. I am a procurement officer and representing County 001, Mombasa County.
All right, so Maureen, tell us, what inspired you to enter the Miss World Kenya pageant?
Honestly, I've always wanted to take part in Miss World Kenya. I've done several other pageants, but this one was my main aim. And the main inspiration is that I want to grace it in a different way, different from the other queens. I want to take this opportunity to open more doors for myself and out there people as well, and to give back to my society as well. Yeah.
My name is Brian Okomo. I am 25 years old, a recent graduate of Procurement and Contract Management at Jomo Kenyatta University.
Wonderful. So, I know this has been a process. Pageants are not just a one-day thing. So what is something that you've learned about yourself going through the Mr. World Kenya experience?
What I've learned about myself, I think basically the fact that I can take anything. The amount of pressure that is right here is incredible. As in, we started out with some people and they're not even here anymore. Somebody just wakes up in the morning and says, I'm not even going back. We started out as 3,700 and something, and then right now we're around 12 male finalists.
Wow, from 3,000 down to 12 male finalists. That's a big deal. I hope you're proud of yourself.
I am really proud of myself.
So we get to meet another one of our lovely Miss World Kenya finalists. All right, so tell us your name.
Hello everybody, my name is Maria Wavinya. I'm from Nyandarua County and I'm 18 years old.
Wow, you're just 18 years old, so that means you've just finished high school. And you're towering over all of us right now. So were you nervous entering this competition being just 18 years old?
I was nervous. First and foremost, this is something that I've always been looking up to ever since I was a small girl. So the moment I got the chance to participate and, represent my country, it's a privilege. So I'm not even nervous at all.
My name is Wycliffe Mageto, aka the Runway King. I'm 24 years and a part-time model.
All right, so he's already coined himself the Runway King. So Runway King, tell us, what is something that you expect to gain from this experience?
So I've been a Mr. before in other platforms. So I had goals, and being Mr. Kenya was one of them. I want to have the pride of representing Kenya internationally, and I've done it here. I believe I can do there better. So I'm looking for a bigger platform.
So, you're goal setting, you want to go to the next point. Why now? What inspired you to join now and continue, your path of pageantry, modeling?
So I have this CSR project. It's about environment conservation. So I've been doing it for the last 1 year, where I donate trees to primary schools and mentor the kids. So I see myself as a role model in society, and I know with this chance I can reach out to many young people.
Beautiful, great initiative, tree planting. We need as many trees as we can get in this country and on this earth. And mentorship, wonderful.
Hello, my name is Colonel Jill Otago. I'm 23 years old, and currently I'm awaiting my graduation. I did a degree in Bachelor of Education Arts. Yeah, so my graduation is due in November. I'm hopeful I'll graduate.
Beautiful, congratulations in advance. So I want to ask you, what would you say is one of the biggest misconceptions of participating in a pageant? Like, what do you think people from the outside think, and what's actually the reality?
Okay, let me begin with the misconception first. Several people tend to believe that, if you tell someone, oh, I'm a model, high fashion model, pageantry, they look at you and they see a bad girl, like you're so immoral in this society. What are you even doing here? So most time if you go somewhere and you want to introduce yourself, you want to say you're a model, you first of all ask yourself, should I go ahead and tell them I'm a model, or will they view me as someone who is not worth in the society? My take is each and every model, or rather modeling is a career just as any other career. It could be a career as a teacher or a doctor, just in a different profession. Our career is walking in heels or marketing other stuff, but we have dignity too.
Wonderful. And what would you say is one of the biggest misconceptions about pageants? Now that you've entered the pageant, you've gone through boot camp, you're almost down to the wire. What would you say is one of the biggest misconceptions?
Many people like to think it's about the beauty, how one looks, but it's a lot more than that. They don't even pick the most beautiful or handsome person. They look at confidence, they look at the way you walk, the way you present yourself. They even watch the way we eat, the way we mingle with people. You just have to be whole. You get me? Yeah, you just have to be whole.
All right, so tell us, what is something that you expect to gain from this experience?
The greatest thing that I'm expecting to gain from this competition, of course, is power, because mostly you can go to talk to somebody and expect them to change their lives as a nobody. Obviously, you introduce yourself, I'm the current Miss World Kenya, and you really change a lot of people's lives. For instance, the people living in our societies right now with scars, let's say out of rape, out of domestic violence, so on and so forth. You can talk to somebody when you're a nobody. So the power is what is going to make me empower somebody else out there. And what really motivated me actually is the gaps in our societies not being met. And I have the utmost passion in this. Of course, my age should tell that. And I really love what I do, yeah.
Beautiful. So you want to use your crown to give a voice to those that need to be heard. Yeah. And what would you say is like one of the most surprising things that you learned about pageantry, or throughout the journey? What was most surprising?
The most surprising bit about pageant is that the one who you expect to win is not always the one who gets it. Because people come in, we learn different things every day, we grow, each of us grows differently. So on the D-Day, we are all surprised. Yeah.
If you were to be crowned Miss World Kenya, tell us, what do you feel are the qualities a queen embodies? What does it mean to be a Miss World Kenya?
The qualities from the queen as a Miss World Kenya, I'd go for a queen who can proudly hold our crown out there as Kenya. When you go there, you're not your name, you are Kenya, you are representing Kenya. So who are we taking to Kenya? What are you bringing to the table? What is your uniqueness? What plans do you have to the country, or rather to the entire world? Will we be proud to take you there? Yeah.
And then lastly, tell us, what do you feel is one of the biggest challenges that you've experienced while participating in the pageant?
Yeah, this is kind of personal, and I'm going to be completely honest. When I came for the auditions, I was hips 42. Yeah, and during that duration, I had to cut weight in 2 weeks. And within 2 weeks, I was around 39. So to me, that is a great achievement and the greatest challenge. I'm still having to work hard because I'm still out the cut mark for hips, The highest should be 38. Still a great challenge.
Whoa, 38? Yeah. Then I know I definitely couldn't cut it, because I'm way over that. But yeah, so on the international stage, I know they are a lot more strict with the dimensions of each contestant. So we wish you all the best as you go on to compete in the finals.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I really appreciate it.
You're very welcome.
I think the biggest challenge I faced was, as an upcoming model, I didn't know what really to do. because I just thought I wanted to do modeling, but I wasn't sure what type of modeling really I wanted to take part in. So that was really, really hard on me. It took a lot of time. Yes, ma'am.
All right, so we're just hours away from the show. Do you feel ready now?
I am very much ready.
And there you have it. We got a chance to get up close and personal with a few of the finalists in the Mr. and Miss World Kenya pageant. So stay tuned so we can get to see who's going to represent Kenya on the international stage in London in 2019. Keep it saucy, baby.